So I'm going in the office today. I've had really difficult skin all week. I've had allergic reactions every single day due to the pollen, the heat, dust, who knows, but I think a lot of it's to do with the weather. And I love hot weather, but only when I'm chilling by a pool, having a cocktail, doing nothing. Relaxed, no jobs to do, in the fresh air, different vibe to very busy job. I've been very stressed this week. It's been intense. Kids to look after. The pollen count has been really high. My skin, because it's so vulnerable from what it's been through, any allergen gets in there straight away and I come up in hives and blotches straight away. I have to take antihistamines all the time. It's just relentless, honestly. Yesterday I took my son to the doctor. It was quite a quick appointment and I got back and honestly, I'll show a picture in a minute. I just came out in the most horrific, itchy rash on my face, arms and hands. I was so unbearably itchy. I rubbed skin off my thumb and that was stinging for the rest of the day and I was in agony. Well, it's only a thumb, but honestly, I was just so uncomfortable. My skin was really sore for the rest of the day. I felt miserable, to be honest, and I was so tired after the reaction. It just totally wiped me out. Every time I have an allergic reaction, my body just goes into overdrive and then it collapses. I just want to sleep. It was a really tough day and I was supposed to be in the office. So today I really don't want to not go in. I think it's actually healed pretty well. Still healing. I could scratch it right now, to be honest. I've made a new plan this week to eat a lot more healthily. I'm counting all the fruits and veg and protein. So I'm really trying to uptake that. I'm drinking a lot more water. I've got bandages on my arms. It's really helping with the soreness and not scratching them. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It's so hard to find something to wear. All my summery clothes are short sleeved. I scrambled around for a while. I finally found this top, which is long sleeved and it's not too thick. And I was going to wear it with trousers, summer trousers. And I was sitting here just now and I just suddenly felt really overheated. I just thought this isn't going to work. I'm going to feel really trapped in the office. So I've put a skirt on. Luckily my legs aren't too itchy, but my feet, this sounds really weird, but the tops of my feet, they're almost a bit like my hands really. They're quite wrinkly and sore at the moment and they're very, very itchy. I really struggle with shoes. Everything I wear irritates them. Sandals in the summer, the leather on them, even if I buy good quality shoes, it really irritates my feet. I'm going to wear trainers today. Luckily in the office we can wear trainers. Ideally I'd have bare feet. I'm not sure how that would go down with my colleagues, so I won't go that far. Dreamland really. I could just walk around on a beach with bare feet. Skin healing with lovely salt water and fresh air, but I'm in the real world. It can be really agonizing sitting at my desk with really itchy feet and just like, oh, what a scratch. I often do flare up when I'm in the office because I feel quite trapped and there's nowhere to... There are a couple of rooms, but they're more for if someone's ill or, which I guess you could kind of say during a flare up I am ill, but I always worry, what if someone's actually going through something really serious right now and I'm just hogging the room because I'm itchy. There's a breastfeeding room. I mean, it's really well planned out, but I need an itch room. Just... Honestly, when you're so itchy, there's just so much to think about. Don't scratch, drink water, cold shower, moisturize, cotton clothes, avoid allergens. I was reading a book last night to my daughter. It was a Roald Dahl book and it's the book Boy. I was quite surprised she was listening to it so patiently because it's quite advanced for a 5-year-old, I think. Lots of references to trades and countries she's never heard of. She was doing really well and there were some really interesting stories about his boyhood. He's such a great author. And he's talking about how during the holidays he would go back to Norway. He'd go to this remote island in a quite primitive style hotel. And at breakfast, they would have a huge display of the most delicious food. And the way he described it just sounded mouth-watering. It was basically all fish and egg, just omelettes and fish. And I just thought, what would I do? Because I'm allergic to fish and egg. I'd just be completely screwed. I just thought, wow, what would they have done if Roald Dahl had my problems? They would have had to just persevere, I reckon, and get on with it. I want to add as well that I do have 3 brothers and 2 of them have nothing. No allergies, no eczema, no asthma. So it's not like we were over clinical growing up. It was very, outdoorsy and playing in the mud. I think I just got the short straw. One of my brothers does have mild versions of mine, but nothing like me. I got the real raw deal here. So, you got to laugh through it sometimes. Yesterday I was crying. I was crying because I just looked a sight. I looked hideous after this reaction, wiped out. I'd scratched, felt guilty, and I was like, oh, I was really upset and really stressed at work, just feeling like a bit of a failure really, but it's not my fault. And then other times you just got to laugh through it. And then there are other times where someone else can make a joke and it can be a little bit like, okay, I've heard that joke a lot, or that was a little bit insensitive, but I'm actually quite an easygoing person. Yeah, I think even just talking through it now has made me feel a bit more positive. It's Friday as well, weekend's on the horizon. Here's the outfit I've gone for. Just trying to keep it casual and comfy. Excuse the absolute mess in here. Children. I'm hoping I don't get itchy in this. Trainers, socks, definitely. A skirt because I was getting really hot in summer trousers. Long sleeve cotton top covering the bandages. And I really want to put some perfume on, but am I going to regret that? Is it going to itch me? I think if I'm very careful and do the whole spray and walk into it, and it's on my clothes rather than on my skin. Spray, walk into, oh, walking on a plane. Spray, walk into, spray, walk into. I hope that's not overpowering. I hope I don't get too hot in this. It's a very hot day today. There is aircon in the office, of course.